I want to tell you about something exciting happening in the Central Region right now. The Central Region Job Centers have joined forces with the Missouri Department of Higher Education and Workforce Development and Coursera to offer over 4,000 cutting-edge courses free to Missourians. Coursera, the world's learning platform, is providing Missourians with a transformative learning experience that empowers citizens to gain skills and help them with career development. Coursera can help you learn in-demand skills in subjects like technology and business that prepare you for today's job opportunities. Enjoy interactive learning experiences and be a part of Coursera's global learning community. Course videos, readings, and assignments are multi-language. Work at your own pace with Coursera's bite-sized sessions and self-paced learning model. You can download the Coursera mobile app to learn new skills anytime, anywhere, and earn university-accredited certifications from leading global institutions that can help boost your resume. The application process is pretty simple. You'll fill out a short inquiry form, and a Central Region Job Center team member will then contact you to determine eligibility and begin enrollment. Once enrolled, Coursera will send you an email within 2 business days. Then you can register for free online courses and complete courses at your own pace. To learn more and apply today, visit cwdregion.com/Coursera. That's cwdregion.com/Coursera. Do you have a proposal that you need to get out by the end of the business day, but you've got 1,000 distractions like emails, Slack messages, Facebook? Well, you can easily get rid of them with this app. You literally get to decide how long you want to focus on that specific project. Welcome to the Workforce Link podcast, where we're offering forward-thinking conversations for the workforce, linking employers and job seekers to a brighter tomorrow. I'm your host, Sundie Jo Graham, and I am glad to be back with you for another episode today. You know, the world is connected via technology now more than ever. And some would even argue that maybe we're more disconnected because of technology than ever before. And I think both are true, really, because just like anything, we can use it for the good or the bad, right? And because it's so easy to get distracted now more than ever, it's important to put things in place that are going to help us be more productive. On today's episode of the Workforce Link podcast, we're going to talk about some apps that you might find helpful to keep you on track to being the most productive version of yourself in the workplace, whether on your computer, your phone, even at home. We're going to cover the 6 must-have apps to help you become more productive at work. Before we dive in, though, if you haven't already, I want to invite you to join us over at LinkedIn. Stop by for a quick hello, give us a like. We would appreciate it. And I will share the link in the show notes, or you can just search the Central Workforce Development Board and you will easily find us. And if you haven't already, we would love for you to head on over to iTunes and leave us a review if you enjoy the show. And don't forget to share with a friend. Okay, now let's dive into today's episode on the 6 must-have apps to help you be more productive at work. I'm going to be referencing a lot of links in today's episode, so just to let you know ahead of time, all the links can be found in the show notes. So if you're driving in the morning traffic headed to work, don't try to write them down, okay? You can get them all later. All right, let's dive in. Number 1, Evernote. This is my favorite app. I use it multiple times a day, and I literally call it my digital brain. You know, whether I'm recording a note for later, using an email template that I use over and over again, saving files, maybe even saving the occasional recipe, I literally use it for everything. And it's a really great tool for note-taking during a meeting too, or making a to-do list, and even storing digital files. And so if you think of it as a digital filing cabinet, because literally that's what it is. You know, when you use a filing cabinet, you have folders that are labeled, right? So you know exactly where to find that file. And that is exactly what you can do with Evernote. You can go in, you can create notebooks, you can save specific information under those notebooks, you can create shortcuts to your favorite notes. And one of my favorite things within Evernote is tags. And so these are seriously, they're the best because, well, let me give you a professional example, and then I'll give you a personal one of how I use both of them. So say I want to save a specific online resource for our Capital City Job Center. So I can create a tag specifically for the Capital City Job Center. And anytime I need to go in and do a search, I can either find that tag or I can type in the name, and everything that I've saved under that is going to show up. Personally, I also record my goals in Evernote. So every year I set some specific goals. And I have a notebook in there called, well, for this year, 2022 goals. So inside that notebook, I have 7 different notes that are titled with each specific goal that I want to achieve. And so I've tagged them with the label 2022 goals. Now, when I want to look through them, and all I have to do is find that label or type it in, and right there in front of me are all of those goals. So I get to see them all at once. And yes, I am a total nerd, I know that, but I love it. And seriously, for those of us who struggle to keep our attention for longer than 30 seconds, this really is a gift because it's literally your digital brain and it will save you from a lot of disorganization. There's actually a free version of Evernote that you can use to get started, or you can sign up for the personal plan. It's $7.99 a month. That's what I use, and I highly recommend it. You have unlimited access on any of your devices. You get 10 gigabytes of monthly uploads, and you can even connect your Google Calendar to your account. You can add due dates, you can add reminders, notifications. There are so many benefits. And you can even get offline access on your mobile or your desktop. I highly, highly, highly recommend Evernote. It is one of the most amazing apps in my personal and professional opinion. Okay, number 2, Google Workspace. So not only can you get business emails with your own domains through Google Workspace, but there are a ton of other things that you can do. So for starters, Google Drive. It is the greatest thing since Betty White, or sliced bread, whichever you prefer. But Betty White did come first. Google Drive allows not only you, but your whole team to share documents, spreadsheets, etc., you name it. So whether you need access from your desktop or your phone, your laptop while traveling, you can do all of the above. And so really you can think of it as, if you're a Microsoft Office user, you can think of it as Microsoft Office, but it's just all in one place. And you never know when you're going to need access to something remotely. And this is the perfect way to avoid having to have something saved on your computer, that you can't get access to later. And then there's the Google Calendar, where again, you can sync your calendar with your team's calendar. You can invite others to meetings. You can put your to-do list in your calendar, reminders, all the things. And so whether you are a small team or you're a large team, it really does provide a seamless process for staying organized and synced with others, with your coworkers, personally as well. Honestly, if I had to pick between Microsoft Office and Google Workspace, I would choose Google over and over and over and over again. That's just a personal opinion. You can get started though, $6 a month, and that depends on your needs, but prices range from $6 to $18 a month. Again, that depends kind of on the size of your company, the size of your team. And they also have discounted plans for larger enterprises. All right, number 3, Dropbox. So Dropbox is a great tool if you're storing a lot of files and you don't want to weigh down your hard drive. And again, you can access these files anytime, anywhere. Also, it's secure. A lot of people know that that's important. And there are a lot of options available, whether you're using it personally, you're using it for a small team, even a larger enterprise. And you can even e-sign documents. And I think one of the things that I love most about it is that it actually links to your hard drive. So when I automatically save things to my computer, it goes to Dropbox instead of my hard drive. So I'm saving space on my computer. There's several different plans, again, just like all the other apps I've talked about. The Plus plan, which is what I actually use, is $11.99 a month. You get 2,000 gigabytes of storage. I don't think you're going to run out anytime soon. And plans increase according to your needs. Quick question. Are you a business owner or manager who needs assistance increasing your profit margin and building a strong workforce? Well, now is the time to take advantage of our employer services. The Central Region Missouri Job Centers are ready to help. Available at no cost to you, we offer a variety of employer services, including job matching, consulting, work opportunity tax credits, on-the-job training, incumbent worker training, transition assistance, and more. You can get all the details at cwdregion.com/employer services. That's cwdregion.com/employer services. We look forward to assisting you with all your employer needs today. And now, back to the show. Okay, number 4, Pandora or Spotify. So there is nothing like having some good music in your ear where you're trying to focus on a project at work, right? I was actually jamming out to a Pandora playlist while I was preparing for this episode, as a matter of fact. And again, just like a lot of the others that I've mentioned, all the others I've mentioned actually, you can get it on your desktop, phone, you can just even open it up and get it on your internet browser. Maybe you're having a rough day at work and you just need to crank up the music for a minute and host a dance party with your coworkers. Hey, no judgment here. I think it's a great idea. Or if your boss says no to the dance party, you can put your earbuds in, take a quick walk around the parking lot, maybe listen to some refreshing music, and get up and get moving again. I don't know about you, but music makes me so much more productive. Like sometimes we need, caffeine to get our day started. Sometimes we need music to keep our day going in the right direction, right? And I actually have several different playlists that I created. I have a workout radio list. I have an instrumental playlist when I like really need to be in that super focus mode, Spotify is also a great app for music if you're not a Pandora fan. And what I love about it versus Pandora is that you can actually listen to a whole album from your favorite artist at once. And did you know this? That you can even listen to the Workforce Link podcast on Spotify. You're welcome. So they have free and paid versions of both to match whatever your musical preferences are. So you don't like ads? Guess what? You can pay to get rid of them. All right, number 5, the Freedom app. So this is an app that I would argue to say that we all need. It allows you to actually block websites and block apps while focusing on a specific project. So maybe you have a proposal that you need to get out by the end of the business day, but you've got 1,000 distractions, right? Like emails, Slack messages, all the things. You can easily get rid of those by using the Freedom app. Get rid of them temporarily, I should say. So you literally get to decide how long you want those apps blocked. So say you want to commit 2 hours, right, to focusing on nothing but that specific project that's due. So you can use Freedom to block Gmail, you can use it to block Slack for those exact 2 hours. And the only way to get access to them is to go through several steps to open them back up. So you're literally going to be distraction free for those 2 hours so that you can focus on the task that is right in front of you. So no more Facebook every 10 minutes, right? You're super, super focused. It really is the best app. And again, you can get it on your desktop and you can get it on your phone. So maybe you're working on your desktop, but your phone is like doing all these things and distracting you, right? Nope, you can get rid of that too. You can also get a free trial for 7 distraction-free sessions. And then after that, it's only $3.33 a month. And it is worth every penny if you struggle to get distracted. Okay, last but not least, number 6, Slack or Trello. So both of these project management platforms are good. So I couldn't just pick which one because I like them both. Both of them allow you to create specific projects. They allow you to assign team members. They allow you to discuss with your coworkers what next steps need to happen on projects. One of my favorite things about it is that it eliminates the need to have a bunch of different emails about one project or topic. So say that you're working on an expansion for a particular service that you're offering. Well, you can create a project that's focused solely on that topic, and every conversation that you have takes place in that project, not in email. So you don't have a bunch of scattered emails, right? It saves so much time. And you can also add progress goals, I should say, to each project. So if you finished a task that you specifically were responsible for, you can check that off. And then your teammates know you've done your portion of that project. And again, both Slack and Trello can be accessed from anywhere. And you can get started on both right now today for free. Okay, so we have barely scratched the surface today on the must-have apps to help you be more productive at work, but I think this is a really great start, and perhaps we can do a second episode later on down the road. So let's do a quick recap of what we covered today. Number 1, Evernote. Number 2, Google Workspace. Number 3, Dropbox. Number 4, Pandora or Spotify. Number 5, Freedom. And number 6, Slack or Trello. So if you use any of these apps, I would love to know what you love about them. Feel free to shoot me an email, let me know. And again, I will share the link in the show notes to all of them for you, okay? And if you have an app that you recommend, send it my way. We would love to hear about it. All right, that's it for us this week. If you've enjoyed this episode, don't forget to share it with a friend. Have a great week, and we'll meet again in the next episode. Until then, remember this: there's always a brighter tomorrow if you're willing to find it. The Central Region Workforce Development Board Incorporated and COPIC are equal opportunity employers and programs. Auxiliary aids and services are available upon request to individuals with disabilities. Missouri Relay Services at 711.